Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Music Gallery at Home. I'm David Dax, and this is my cat, Daphne. Hi, Daph. And yes, we're super at home here. Tonight, the Music Gallery at Home continues with performance by none other than Slowpitchsound, and he'll be interpreting Xuan's "Even a Blind Squirrel Finds a Nut Once in a While." Before we get to that, I'd like to start off tonight by acknowledging the land in which the Music Gallery operates. It's been the site of human activity for over 15,000 years. The land is the territory of the Wendat, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Anishinaabeg Nation, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Territory is subject of the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, an agreement between the Haudenosaunee Confederacy and the Confederacy of the Ojibwe and allied nations to peaceably share and care for the resources around the Great Lakes. Today, the meeting place of Toronto is still home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island and around the world. As part of this community and as individuals, it's up to us to recognize our privileges in this space and to educate ourselves further along the way. Oh, goodness. It's always nice to have a cat, even if it is a little distracting. But we'll cut to slow pitch in just a minute. Let me give an introduction to a guy who's been in the Music Gallery orbit for well over 10 years. I've seen him in settings with the Evergreen Ensemble. He's played with Adam Rudolph and his Go Organic Orchestra. He's done solo work. He's worked with Soundstreams. He's worked at Array, released many, many records. And next time there's a Bandcamp day, which will be the first Friday of next month. Definitely check out his site. He's an experimental artist with over 20 years of experience in live composition and multidisciplinary performance. He's got a passion for depth and detail in his work, and he's heavily inspired by environmental awareness and dystopian sci-fi. Of course, he's a master turntablist, a seasoned educator, and a visionary artist. Slowpitchsound's wide versatility has launched him into the worlds of both classical and contemporary music. And although he's deeply rooted around the turntable, he's much more than a DJ. He's risen from his chrysalis as something more, a genreless sonic trailblazer with towering technical proficiency. Oh, wow, well, I'm tripping over my tongue. So I think this is a good time to hand it over to Sheldon Patterson, aka Slowpitchsound.
All right. Let's get that effect off. It sounds like a transformer. Yes. Okay. Let me just open up my little curtains. Hang on. Definitely appreciate you beyond words. So thank you for all the support with all the various projects. And thank you, Xuan, for busting my mind open with that incredible score. That was really fun to do. And I thought this time I would try something different. And I brought out a kalimba and messed around with the needle dropping on said kalimba, which is fun. So very kind of random bouncing arounds on here. And also rubbing the needle against the board itself was giving me some fun things. I was thinking like cats and scratching and all that stuff. So that's where that kind of came in. So let's put that away. What do you think of my fancy new costume? You like it? Let me know. Let me know. This is courtesy of my dear friend, Sonia. Appreciate you very much and loving this new costume. It goes with the background as well, too. Forest inspired. Now, moving on, I would like to slow cook you some things, starting with a piece I'm going to call Earth Tones. You'll see why a little bit as I get going. It's going to be using this record right over here. You see there's a couple tape stickers on it. This side as well as a little tape dot on there. I got this record a little while ago from Value Village. I'm going to miss that place. I don't think it's going to be around for a while. But I love me some Value Village, and I got this test record over here. So it's like a tone test record. So basically it's a series of tones all the way down the frequency from high to low. And I put some tape on, and with that tape, the needle will skip where the tape is applied and give me the beginnings of my next piece. So it will create the loop. All right, that's it.
Trees are designed by nature to hold and clean water, while absorbing and their unique root system is holding everything together underneath, preventing erosion. There's a growing body of research showing how trees and other organisms work collaboratively to maintain a healthy forest. One and a half acres of forest is cut down every second. There are more than 121 natural remedies in the rainforest which can be used as medicines. 20% of the world's oxygen is produced in the Amazon forest. Trees are important constituents of the ecosystem by absorbing carbon. Tropical forests, where deforestation is most prevalent, hold more than 210 gigatons of carbon.
All right. Hope you like that one. That was called, well, I'm calling it Earth Tones. Um, what I got for you next. So next, this next piece includes some crowd-sourced materials. Thank you so much for your contributions, everybody. What do we have in here? We have a Guzen. I think I pronounced that right. Guzen. Um, we have some hand cream thud inside there. Thank you, Bean, for that, and David Sate for the Guzen. And what else? We have a violin, Clear Whitehead. Thank you for that entry. Um, my nephew's in this, singing with his beautiful voice. I don't know what he's saying, but sounds good, and it's actually in the right key with the Guzen. I didn't even have to do anything much. Also, I have some birds in here from the Christie area. Thank you, Loren. Appreciate that. And I've got some other sounds in here, but I got to put them aside in a folder. They were not for children. I'm gonna save that for my next project. Okay. Thank you for those sounds. Still. Um, but here we go. I'm gonna try to mix and mash up something. Oh, I forgot a really big one because this is a giant sample pack, I should say. I grabbed some sounds off of Pursuit Groove's the Telly Tells Tales sampler pack, available on Bandcamp. So definitely go and get that because there is a load of sounds there. So here we go. Thank you for your sounds. Sweating. All right, so next, let's see here. What I got next. Okay, so what I got you for you next is a prepared record. I've put some tape. You can see that. There's green, probably can't see it. It's kind of blown out the lights, but there's some green tape in this area. And that's going to start off the loop for this next piece. And it doesn't really have a name. I'll just call it green tape.
space, time, and energy combined. The universe is within us all. We have to cleanse our mind, body, and soul to reconnect. Respect the power of nature. The universe is an active player in the creation of life. Share knowledge with the younger generation about how to live in harmony with the earth. Do it faster than the speed of light. And now we rise up.
Okay, got one more for you guys. How you doing out there? Good? Feeling good? Tripping out? I don't know where you are. You could be in the tub, you can be in the kitchen, you can be, I don't know. But wherever you are, I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're safe. I hope you're okay. I hope your family's okay. And I hope you're not feeling no pressure, you know? You don't have to go creating all kinds of stuff. Maybe it's a good time to just soak in things and reflect on stuff. Think about the friends. Think about how much what do you miss about your friends? Things like that. Writing love letters, writing notes to them, maybe stuff like that would be nice. Or learning, like I'm doing, trying to learn some new meals, learn how to cook some things. So this is my last piece. And really for this one, I'm going to be doing, well, not just going to be, I'm going to be scratching mainly with a beat of mine playing in the background. So yeah, enjoy. Here we go.
The galaxy of the galaxy is a kind. The galaxy is a kind of an organism. You can think of it as a fractal resonance with the cell. With the cell. The galaxy has a nucleus of very dense material where very mysterious processes are going on. Then it has a cytoplasmic envelope of of stars and gas clouds that surround that core, and then and then it is an individual, very distinctly defined by the vast emptiness that lies between it and the next galaxy. The galaxy, the galaxy.
And ladies and gentlemen, people, lovely people, thank you so much. Once again, this has been a pleasure for sure. This was my first live stream and really happy to be doing it with Music Gallery. Again, thank you, Canadian Music Center. Crystal, thank you. You're awesome. Everyone a part of this whole project, really appreciate you. And before I bounce off, I just want to say, where's my notes? I wanted to tell you something. Well, I'm mostly on Instagram, mostly sort of rarely, but that's the place that I enjoy the most anyways. So please go over there, follow me at Slowpitchsound. Otherwise, you could find me on those other places, Twitter, Facebook. And another good option would be to go and get lost in my website, slowpitchsound.com. That's it. Appreciate you.
And thank you very much for tuning in again to Music Gallery at Home this Friday night. Amazing performance from Slowpitchsound, and great theatrically, great improvisationally, great musically. Always a pleasure with him. We've got 2 more installments of performance coming up in the Music Gallery at Home series, and that will continue next Friday with Nick Dorado, recent arrival to Toronto from the East Coast, where he's played in a lot of different ensembles, and you may remember him from Lito Pimienta's band a couple of years ago. And then on the 22nd of May, Charles C. Smith, poet extraordinaire and curator, and a righteous person in the city of Toronto fighting for equity in the arts will do a poetic response to Xuan's composition. Well, that'll about do it for tonight. I'd like to thank the funders, the Canada Council for the Arts, Ontario Arts Council, Toronto Arts Council, the SOCAN Foundation, and Department of Canadian Heritage, as well as our extra special partners in this event, the Canadian Music Centre, Matthew Fava chiming in on the comments, Crystal Jacks behind the scenes, making sure everything runs smoothly, and so on and so on. Once again, thanks again for tuning in. I'm David Dax, and I will see you next week.